shadow hiding from the light, secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls, faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Welcome into Daphne's Case Files. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Give you guys a couple minutes to come in. I kind of changed the time for this live today. I had to run and grab some food. I was starving. It's been a snow day today, so after they plowed the roads, I went and grabbed some food, and now I am back with some extra clothing because I was freezing. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Today is December 2nd, 2025. It's currently 5:18 p.m. here in New York State. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you. Hey, Shenanigans, good to see you. Carol, Nancy, Kelly, hope you're staying warm too. Everybody else, Grahamsham, hello, hello, hello. I know I missed some people up here. Honey Babe, Patriot Girl, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. We will be going over the Summer Wells case today. And guys, wow, I was listening to some videos from earlier and wow. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to dig right into this, right? Okay, so this is Summer Wells right here. Summer Wells has been missing since June 15th, 2021, right? From Tennessee, guys, Tennessee. And when I was looking at the Google Earth, I didn't even realize this, but I have family that doesn't live too far away from her in North Carolina. It's kind of just scary, right? And I want to call this family and see if they've heard about her case because they're so close. They're in North Carolina. They're like right over the border, right? Right over the state border. And where like we used to go camping and stuff like in Boone, North Carolina is not too far away from where Little Miss Summer went missing. So I want to go over her case a little bit. I wanted to look at the area that they just got done searching. I want to go over the area where Summer lived, where she went missing from, right? And there was some weird stuff going on, right? Like there just some weird things. Hunter, he was a 15-year-old teenager back then. He's now older, of course. He's an adult. And his dad had came out and did like an interview with him His dad's name's Andrew. He actually lives in New York State, right? And I believe they had rented something. They were going to move down to Tennessee, and then something didn't work out, so he moved back to New York State. And I want to go over that interview with you. I think it's very important when we look at these cases to go back in time, because even if we've heard the interviews a lot, there's still something we're going to miss. We always do, right? And you guys know that I listened to the Jack and Lily case. I've been really invested in that one since day one. Like, I know everything. I know everything really there is about that case, other than where those two children are. I mean, I have my speculations, but that's just it. They're speculations, right? And I have my speculations with this case here, and they're not good speculations. But let's get digging into this. Hi, guys. I appreciate all of you for coming in and joining me. So this just came out a few days ago, and it just talks about the TBI agents, detectives follow up on a lead in the Summer Wells case. So we're going to watch this. Here's Summer Wells. I'm going to scroll down a little bit because this is what she would look like now, right? Because it's been a long time since she's been missing. And isn't she cute? Look at them eyes. Beautiful blue eyes, right? Blonde hair. Just a cute little girl. So it goes on to say the TBI followed up on a lead in the case about 10 miles away from Summer's family home on November 13th. So that was a few weeks ago. I want to play this video, and then we're going to go over through the Google Earth and look at this area, guys. All right, so stay tuned. I might have to read it to you guys if you didn't want to play. All right, well, we'll just read it then. It goes on to say the TBI followed up on a lead in the case about 10 miles away from Summer's family home on November 13th.
Medicaid members, care companies.
That's why it was taking too long. Ads. Goes on to say the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is still looking into the Summer Wells case more than 4 years after she was reported missing from her Hawkins County home. Summer was reported missing around 6:30 p.m. on June 15th, 2021, from her Hawkins County home, eventually becoming the subject of an Amber Alert across Tennessee, which is still active, guys. The TBI spokesperson confirmed to WVLT News that agents are still working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to investigate Summer's disappearance. Most recently, the TBI agents and detectives were following up on a lead in the case in the 3500 block of Van Hill Road in Greenville, which is 9.8 miles away from Summer's family home on Ben Hill Road in Rogersville. The TBI was unable to confirm details regarding the tip or if the agents found anything in the location. This latest update in Summer Wells' case, since the TBI released an update age progression photo of her in August, right? It goes on to say Dawn Wells and Candace Bly, which are Summer's parents, released a statement Wednesday on social media denying any request for comment. It shows here. Here's I can pull it up. To all new media requests, Dawn and Candace do not want interviewed. We are waiting for a statement from the TBI. Otherwise, it's just more drama and stirred pain. So there's nothing to say. Thank you to all law enforcement who has continued to work on to solve Summer's case, November 19th, 2025, right? So I understand that there's been a lot of drama regarding this case, right? There's a lot of people there speculating. I am one as well. I have my speculations. Now I want to show you something. Last night, Justin did a checklist, kind of like the checklist. If you follow the Jack and Lily case, kind of like the checklist that Shenanigans and I have done. Now, we've done a more like extensive checklist, for instance, going over like several different cases, right? And we checked off, for instance, like, has there been prior or previous CPS? Has there been any abuse? Has there been drugs involved? And so on and so on and so on. And we've compared a lot of cases, and a lot of these cases are very similar, you guys, very similar, to the point to where it's scary similar. I'm just going to say that, right? So I'm going to blow this up a little bit for you guys to see. So he had checked off these as he was going along, and it just says family caregiver involvement indicators. So one of the check boxes regarding Summer's case, or one of the ones that we had made, Shenanigans and I, it says, is there a step parent involved, right? Not with this case. There's not a step parent involved in this case. And that's one that's a little bit different from the other ones. But there are other ones that are the same. So he had checked off conflicting stories, emotional flatness, like there's no crying, there's no rush to find their daughter, right? Which could just be, it could be from like where they're from, right? They're just some, a lot of people in the South are very laid back, but still, usually when you're a parent, that instinct kicks in and you just go crazy. Like, where's my child? Where's my child? I need to find my child, right? Hi guys, welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It goes on to say that there's a delayed 911 call. And we know from the dispatch in the Jack and Lily case, there was also a delayed 911 call, because in the dispatch, it said they basically were missing since 8 o'clock, but 911 wasn't called until 10:01. So delayed 911 call. Then it says child last seen by caregiver only. So Summer was seen by Candace, right? She was seen going down into the basement, and then she was not seen. Behavior on camera interviews odd. Absolutely. And then refusal to search, he has checked. Past DV or CPS history. Did you know that CPS was actually at Summer's home the day before she disappeared? I'm sorry, but that is not a coincidence, guys. That's crazy. That's very telling, in my opinion. Very telling. Michelle said on her video today that the FBI was looking for Randy's red truck and they found it. Awesome. Amazing. I thought they had found the truck before. Like, didn't Dawn take a photo of the red truck? Or was that a different red truck? And then sleeping through the disappearance. So if you remember the Jack and Lily case, they said they were sleeping through the disappearance, right? They were dozing. Then it goes on to say overly detailed or robotic statements. Now, this one is iffy, right? But I know in the Jack and Lily case, they are very robotic statements. They just don't make sense. Missing items of child's. I don't think anything was missing with Summer, but I do know that there was items that were thrown out in the Jaden Spicer case. Let's see. Jack and Lily, they said they still can't believe that they haven't found their backpack or pull up. You think it was a different red truck? Okay. And before she was to go to school. And apparently Summer was on top of the roof. Wow. Just so many, right? So many. Oh, it's okay, Kelly. I know you have to. Okay, so I wanted to go over that with you for a minute. Now I'm going to pull up my maps here, and I want to show you something. So this area that they were speaking about is 9 miles away, right? 9 miles. Now I've pinned areas of interest. So I'm just gonna pull this out real quick. So you can see right here that this is Summer Wells' home, right? Over here in this area is where they had the search, right? Like 9 miles away, right, guys? And we were told it was like a pig farm or something, right? Like a pig farm. And I know this is gross, but usually when people want to get rid of evidence, they'll feed it to pigs or chickens, right? We've heard that. It's disgusting, but it's true. But usually there is evidence left behind, right? There's evidence left behind from the animals, which they could check, like through the dirt or through the feces, or sometimes you can just find bone laying in there. Now, I've heard that pigs do not like eating like the mandibles or the teeth. Sometimes because they can't digest it. So, but we weren't told that the TBI found anything. We weren't told that they found anything. Now, if you go through, I'm going to show you something. This is so slow. All right, come on. This is where Summer went missing from, right? This is where Summer went missing from. So who would have brought her miles? Now, could she had been moved if something happened to her, like as in unalived? Could someone had moved her body over in that area? It must have been a really like good tip if the TBI went out there and searched, right, guys? I mean, otherwise, like, why would they go out there? But I want to take you to something. So there's a video of Hunter's father. He had called in, and this will give you a better idea of kind of what was going on there. And I just want to say trigger warning before we get started, because you remember he was 15 at the time when Summer disappeared. 15. Oops, this is the wrong one. Hold on. 15 years old. Give me just a second. And the father really had nothing to do, from my understanding. I might be wrong. Nothing to do with his son. Like, his son's living in Tennessee with his mom, and dad lives in upstate New York. So I don't know how the relationship was, but I'm going to show you the interview. This is Dolly back like 3 years ago. He does great though on this call. So let me go ahead and play this for you guys. I want you guys to listen up. 1 second.
Okay, hung up on me. Dolly.
Hi, hello?
Hello.
Is this Dolly?
This is absolutely Dolly.
Okay.
Hi. I guess I'm a little behind on your stream.
No, I don't need it. There we
This
go.
is Hunter's father.
What's up, Andrew?
I'm all right. I'm a little behind on your stream, buddy.
Okay, well, you might want to catch up.
Oh, I'm catching up. My computer's a little slow. All right, brother, let me call you back. Talking to my brother on the phone.
All
So
right.
what's up, bud? Hello. How's life?
Who are you talking to?
You. I just hung up on my other phone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who you was talking to. No, we're going over this video that you had with Allie. We were just kind of curious of why, the stories are changing up.
Well, I've gone over that. What? I've done it 3 times with her on my shit, and it seems to be each time she gets a different story. But in my eyes, I believe she's just trying to protect the kid.
Trying to protect her kid. What is she trying to protect him from?
Oh, there's a lot. Listen, people may think I'm an evil guy, but listen, there's a lot of worse people than me that's been stalking her house, trying to find Hunter, whole nine. And listen, listen, the way I look at it is he doesn't need to be around anything like that right now. And as for having him talk about what he's seen on the day Summer went missing, I legally can't because it's still an open investigation.
So you can't. So what he's talked about with you can't legally talk about because it's an investigation.
We can't ask him anything that's going.
But you yourself in the video we just watched, out your own mouth, you said your son was cleared of anything. So why?
Yeah, because I had Yeah, because I have received a video that stated that the police cleared Hunter, but whether or not that's true or not is a different story. Because a lot of people can sit there and go up here and say a lot of shit, doesn't mean it's true.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So until they make an official statement, nothing's off the table.
Okay, look, Andrew, I don't know if you know who I am, but the very first day that you create your YouTube channel, I came into your YouTube channel and I asked you, I said, do you think your son is sleeping with Candace?
Listen,
I said, yeah.
No, you didn't. No, you absolutely did not. No, you did not. You said no.
Remember that was
and you asked me why people are saying things like that it's disgusting and your son wasn't. Within a week later, you're on your channel saying she's sleeping with your son. Now, either at that point, not knowingly, you didn't know, or you lied to me the very first time we spoke.
As far as I was concerned, it looked to me like they weren't doing anything. And then I got dove a little deeper because some of the moderators, the pop that I have, was sending me information and shit that I haven't even seen. So, and then I was like, okay, well, it looks like they were screwing.
Okay.
And that's because I didn't know anything about the Facebook.
So basically, Hunter's father, okay, Hunter, the 15-year-old that was last seen with Candace, Grandis, and Summer, he was saying that he was sleeping. The 15-year-old was sleeping with Candace. Yes. And I knew I had heard something like this, but this confirms it because that's the father saying this. Are you freaking kidding me? And then there was something about Hunter saying he had like 2 twins on the way or something, but someone said that was like, I don't know, like wasn't true or something. What the fuck? What the heck? I would beat the shit out of some woman if that was going on. I am sorry. I would. There is no way.
Comment shit because I don't stalk my son's Facebook like that. And that's actually his mother's thing to keep eyes on his shit, not mine.
What?
Uh-huh.
And because everything's under her supervision.
Is your son locked up right now?
No, he's not in jail.
Okay.
He's not in juvie. He's not in jail.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to know where he's at. I'm just curious if he was locked up. I had heard he had got himself in a little bit of trouble after this.
No, he got himself into a little bit of trouble, but he didn't get locked up for it or nothing. He wound up, just going through a program, and that's it.
You
Probation.
Think that Hunter honestly told the FBI, TBI, everything that transpired that day?
Well, I can believe that. I can believe he did, but I'm not even able to know because there's no way they can confirm who I am through a phone.
Now, Andrew, let me ask you this. If your son came to you and said he was directly involved in the disappearance of Summer,
I'd whoop his ass and turn him in.
Would you tell him? That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, in all honesty, as a father, I would whoop his ass and then turn him in.
Now let me ask you this: do you think Allie would do the same thing?
In my honest opinion, I'm not sure, but I know she'd turn him in, but I'm not sure if I can believe she'd turn him in, but I'm not sure if she would. I mean, in all honesty, she's done a lot of crazy shit in the last 17 years of his life. So,
all right, one other question. Now, Allie's mother and her mother, can you tell me just a little bit about them? What kind of people are they?
The great grandmother, which is
Who
grandmother.
runs the hen house?
Oh, that'd be great grandma up until recently.
Okay, she runs the hen house.
Yeah, she tries to anyway. The mother, on the other hand, Allison doesn't talk to her. Allison doesn't talk to her mother. They had a big old falling out about something, and I don't really know what it is, but
Okay.
and to be all honest with you, and I'm reading some of your comments here. You can't judge me for the thing. People can't judge me for not being a father when, by all technicality, it was not my fault of what went down.
Okay.
With Hunter. A lot of shit went down in the 17 years he's been alive. I do have pictures of when he was younger and around me hanging out, hanging with his brother and sisters, having a good old time. But she did me grimy, and it took me a while to find him.
Now, you're the one that took Jose there to Tennessee, right?
Listen to this.
He wasn't, in all honesty, he wasn't even supposed to go with us.
Okay. So and now in the relationship, he had a relationship with your ex, Allie.
Okay, before we get into this part, Jose was a guy that was supposedly living with the dad up in New York State. And then somehow he tagged along because he was going to move down to Tennessee or something. But the house that they were going to get in Tennessee fell through. So he tagged along back up to New York State is what I'm hearing, right? Now, guys, it's freaking nuts. Now, this guy, Jose, doesn't sound, I don't know. He doesn't sound to be a very good person, in my opinion, but listen.
And was he having a relationship with Candace and Grandis?
From what I understand, from what I was told, I should say, is Allison caught him and Candace in bed together.
Okay.
And that's all I know. So about that situation of why those two had a falling out. So I'm not sure.
What about Allie? Why did Allie and Candace have a falling out?
Because Allison told me that she caught Jose in bed with Candace. That's why they had a falling out.
So that made her mad at Allie also?
I don't know why Candace is mad at Allie, but
Okay.
But I don't know, in all honesty. And excuse me, that went down the wrong tube. But no, as for as for like, I'm still reading your comments.
Let me ask you this: was you ever at all on Ben Hill Road?
No.
So you never made it to Ben Hill Road, but you did show up to what, Allie's with Jose and all this.
We wound up at the storage unit, and then we wound up looking for a hotel, and we couldn't find one, and we just said, we don't really know the area, but we had the house we had. Really, there's nothing we could really do. So we came back to New York. We came back to New York to where we had family and friends.
But y'all left Jose.
Jose chose to leave. Chose to stay.
Okay.
Well, so Jose stayed in.
Like I said in the beginning, he didn't even know we were leaving. He didn't know nothing about us leaving, any of that, until last second, and then he chose to go with us.
What?
Okay.
So he made the choice to go with us on his own. knowing that there wasn't much room left for him. Unmasked truth. Hunter calls me dad or bro.
So
Just figured I'd answer.
now, when they would hang out with Allie and Allison and great grandma, whoever, they would hang out with Don, Candace. Was it mostly, you think, just drinking, or were they partaking in any recreational drugs?
As far as I know, it was mostly drinking. As for anything else, I'm unsure. But you got to remember, I'm getting secondhand information. I don't really know what was going on.
Have you known them to be heavy drinkers? Allison, Allie, and
Allison was a big drinker way back in the day, but
does she have a little bit of a drug problem, or used to have a drug problem? Because her actions, her movements are a little reminiscent of somebody that might have been an addict at one time.
No, as far as I know, the only thing she's ever done was pot, and I mean,
yeah, they ain't gonna do that to you. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's
as far as I know, because like I said, Allison and I really don't. We have this parenting friendship, but that's about it.
Okay.
And as for daughter of the divine, listen, laundry day, man. We do laundry twice a week, and our child changes her clothes more often than not. So I'm sorry I didn't have a clean towel lying around. It happens occasionally.
Well, we're going to send you some towels.
I don't need no towels. Trust, I got more than I can shake a leg, but this kid goes through 50 towels a day because she's always outside playing and getting dirty.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I take care of my kids to the best that I can, but.
So what you're saying, if you just really don't know if Allie's covering for your son, and he hasn't came to you and said, Dad, look, something crazy's happened.
No, he hasn't, he hasn't, which is weird because when he first lost his virginity, I was the first phone call he made. And I told him, you can't be doing that.
And from my understanding, that was to Candace.
Young. Huh?
From my understanding, there's rumors that was to Candace.
No. The woman he lost his virginity to was his own age.
Okay, well, that's great to hear at least. So
that I did confirm from him himself, because he called me up gloating right after he was done, and I said, dude, you're too young. 2, tell me you use protection, because there's not really much I can do from
states away.
Being
I get that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I get him 2 months out of the year, so I can only do so much and go on the information I am told throughout the phone calls, video calls that I am allowed through the court order.
Okay. All right, I got you. Now, far as like
What happened?
Jose, what kind of past? How much do you know about Jose? Did he have a rough past? Do you know anything about that? Like I've seen people been pulling up your criminal record, so I know everybody has a little past. How do you?
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know.
How did you know him?
I don't know much about him other than what, obviously I hung out with him because he was living with my brother. Baby girl, you gotta go. Baby girl, you have to go, please. I'm out of my office. So take Belle with you. All right, hang on 1 second, bud.
Okay.
Come on. Go on, Poppers. Go hang out with Kay. Come on, man. Thank you, Poppers. Sorry. My 9-year-old's a bit of a nosy one.
Okay. Well.
But no. As for Jose, I knew that he was to jail. I knew he went to jail. I never got into it with him. Why? I knew that his wife left. I knew that him and his wife had a falling out, but never got into it. Why? I knew that him and his son had issues. Never got into why. Because to me that was his business, not mine. He drank almost every day. What else? And then his son. Yeah, I really don't want to say names or give it out there.
I ain't worried too much about his son. I was just trying to get a little background of what type of person he was. Like, has he been, a lot? I know he was divorced with his wife. I've seen his interviews of what he.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is from what I'm told, is that they've been broke up for a while.
Uh-huh.
And that's coming from somebody that was part of their family since they were 14.
I got you. Now,
And with Jose, and the video I made about being told what Jose was about was from the person that's been part of their family. And not to mention, it was also clarified with...
Andy said I had to take out every 2 hours.
Okay, go Bella, go. But no, the thing is that not yesterday, I think it was Saturday's live, Allison's oldest daughter verified that she had received messages and inappropriate things from Jose.
okay, Allison's daughter did?
Yeah, I had her on my on the 3-hour live with the talk with Jeffy and Allison. Okay, she doesn't want to go out now. You're just being annoying. Please leave.
Look at Dolly's face. He's like,
They can wait until I'm done. Now you're just being rude, and I've told you about this.
That's when he still smoked.
Let her be. She don't want to go out right now. She's not ready. Go play. Caitlin Ann, I love you to death, but go play.
Quaggle.
Oi, child.
Okay.
Yeah, small. You can have a small piece of cheesecake.
Wow, that's so.
I am so sorry.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
She's a nosy one.
That's fine. So, like I said, he's never confided in you that nothing's happened. Allie's never
No.
said nothing out the order. Has she ever talked to you about the day that he came back that day? Has she ever talked to you about what transpired that day?
No.
Have you ever asked her?
I've asked on live, off live. I asked her what really went on, and she just kept saying she was at the ballpark. She don't really know, and everything else. I'm like, okay, well, whenever you want to tell me what's up, let me know, because this isn't just about this little girl going missing.
So I'm just gonna pause it real quick. This is Dolly Vision. This was like 3 years ago. This clip. The reason why I asked about the twin thing, because I mean, Hunter said in his one video that he had twins on the way, and putting two together, usually when an older woman is pregnant, she usually gives birth to twins. So I was wondering, that's why I asked, was it Candace that was pregnant by him, allegedly? And something happened there, if you get my drift? Yes, Deborah, it was. I was just looking at the cigarette and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's sucks, man. Yeah, that's scary. But think about it. Do you think maybe that's what it was, or do you think they were just lying about the whole thing? I wonder if it was Candace. I'm not saying this is true. This is just my speculation. It's disgusting, however you think of it.
This is about our son too, and whatever you're trying to do is going to get us all screwed up.
Yeah, because I think, the best thing, my best advice is if he knows anything, grown people have ways of manipulating. He's a 15-year-old boy. I think the best thing for everybody is to go ahead and tell the truth of what he really knows. And if there is anything, consequences behind it, face it, right? Because one, if you come out and you the one that lets everybody know, they're going to be a lot more lenient on what goes on you than they are going to be to everybody else. If your son played a part in something and he don't talk, then when everything goes down, because it's going to go down and people are going to go to jail behind some of the wells. It ain't going away.
Oh no, this definitely not. And I can't. And be all honest with you, like I said before when I started this call with you, I legally cannot ask him anything.
But look, I've been locked up. You've been locked up. We both know the first one to talk is the first one to walk.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's why I said in the beginning that he went to the investigators, right? Hunter did, and then he walked out. And now, in my experience with the law, if you're walking out of that police station after you talk to detectives, in my eyes, you're home free.
Oh, I don't know about that one. This is a little bit different than like a stealing or a B&E or or something of that nature, yeah, you walk out from stealing something or being you got away with it. You walk, a murder investigation or a disappearance investigation is a little bit different. It's a little bit thought out. You got a lot of people involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, so he just goes on to talk about no more about Hunter, right? It's just really weird. It makes me wonder, like, why would he say twins, right? In the beginning, why would he say twins? That's specific. Not just say, oh, yeah, I have a baby on the way. He said twins, double the money. Yeah, could be. Man, that's a really messed up thing to do. That's a really messed up thing to do. It's just fucked up. Excuse my language. It's really messed up. Now, like I've always said, I think Hunter is key to finding out, right? And or this guy Jose too. What do you guys think of this guy Jose that just randomly like came down with Hunter's dad? What do you think about him? Do you think he's suspect? Oh gosh, Kelly, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. That sucks. You can come move out here with me. So this next video, I just kind of want to go over some of it. It is Jose talking, and I think it's very important to go over these interviews, guys. They say a lot. Let me remove this real quick. If you guys are watching from the bushes, please consider subscribing to the channel. I go over several different missing children's cases to spread awareness. We listen to interviews, we talk about the cases, we look over maps, we do a lot. So please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Took it to the grave. Yeah, I find it weird too. This is an interview with Jose, and I want to play a little bit of this. And Allison too, I believe, took it to the grave as well. Unfortunately, it's just sad. It's just really sad. Someone knows. All right. Let me add this here. So I have it started right when the interview starts, guys.
Jose and I have been speaking for the last
This is Chris
at
McDonough.
least 2 or 3 days now, if not longer. I've done some vetting. I'm here to tell you that I have found no evidence of RSO or anything to that effect. I've reached out to a lot of people, and through our sources here at the Cold Case Foundation as well, we checked a lot of different data banks, a lot of different places, and it seems like initially there was another individual with a similar name but different middle name. Whoops, I just lost him. He just stepped off for a second. It appeared that there was lots and lots of information floating around this other guy. But that said, what are your thoughts, Josh? I know
that's just another thing about YouTube and public. Once things catch, people catch wind of something, whether it's true or not, it just everything gets really going the wrong direction sometimes, and unfortunate things happen. So like you said, I did the same thing, the vetting, and came across the wrong middle name guy, and we're here to clear some of that up as well.
Yeah, so without further ado, we'll bring Jose up. Jose, ¿qué pasó, amigo?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Oh, here, I want to show you something.
I'm hanging it.
Here, I want to show you something real quick. Before, hold on one second. I want to show you something. This is Jose's. This is his obituary. Have you guys seen this? So, yeah, there wasn't anything said. Like how, right? So this is Jose right here, but it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Just people, you know. Yeah. I didn't know Jose personally, but I did. His heart felt, I don't know, on Sweet Summer Moon. He actually told the world who Summer truly was. You could hear the love he had for Summer when he described who she really was, unlike her own parents did. My heart broke when I found out of his passing. I'm so glad the world got true glimpse of who she was through the love Jose had for his little half pint. What? Yeah, like what the heck? So wait a minute, guys. Listen. How did Jose know Summer? I thought he didn't get down there until after she went missing. Am I missing something? I thought he left and came down there with the dad, Allie, Jose, and Allie's friend at the okay, CM table interview. Oh, I got you. Okay. Honestly, I do believe anything. Yeah, it's just weird. Well, it goes on to say, like, the love Jose had for his little half pint. I think he was an innocent man who got dragged through the fires by the people who were supposed to be his friends. Jose, rest in peace. You gave the world the truth about Summer and the Wells. You've done nothing wrong but bring in good in the world. Jose, I'm sorry you were hurt, and I'm sorry so many people try to tear you down. Thank you so much for giving the world who Summer was. I didn't even know he knew Summer. That's weird. To the family of Jose, may God be with you, and I wish I could find you and talk to you. Jose seemed harmless, and I know he was troubled, but I know he did not do the things he's being accused of. Please, family, if you read this and see my email, contact me. That's the same person. I pray for his family, and I shame the YouTubers who are now saying he kidnapped little Summer Wells girl from Tennessee. He was gone, but we cherish his memories. Abides with us, a more potent name, more present than the living man. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I didn't know Jose personally, but from social media, he was such a sweet, kind person. The world has lost someone very special. Rest in his hands, Molly. We're deeply sorry for your loss, Patrick. That's the mortuary people. Thank you for being a stand-up guy. What? Never met you, Jose. I found about you regarding Summer Wells. My heart breaks for her and you. I would have wanted to help you find housing, a job, whatever you needed to get your life back on track. You are no longer in pain, Jose. You are the fortunate one. We are left behind to wrestle with our problems. Why don't she put her picture up there? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I have followed this case from the start. I am New York City area, and honestly, no one that I know ever heard of this case. I hope she gets found soon. I'm in New York State. Candace and Allie fought over. Yeah, I could see that. Jose would cook dinner for Candace and the kids. They would joke around that only women cook and clean, but he did. He is not a nosy person, has blue eyes, no eyebrows, round face. Chris has interviews and more info on the timeline of Jose too. Yeah, there's a bunch of interviews. I think it was the Grand Bun who alluded to Summer being unalived on that sidewalk interview. I know almost everything about this case. Followed Justin from the start of it. See, I'm like that with the Jack and Lily case. I'm learning a lot about this one. There's a lot because it's been going on for a long time. All of these great caring people never once called CPS to tell them what was going on within the house and the hill. Yeah, you know, it makes me sick to hear that what was going on in there. Yeah, Sunshine, I see that someone accused him of that, Jose, of doing that. Definitely, you never seen Justin's interview with him. I was looking for it. Is it on the All for Justice channel, right? ZYGT? He dated Hunter's fat mom. Grandis drove him home. Jose lived with Candace and John plus Summer. Okay. But why did it sound like that Jose came down from New York to Tennessee? Okay, someone needs to help me out here. Did Jose leave New York State and go to Tennessee with Hunter's dad? Yes, CPS was there the day before. Esley. Here, let me find you. Here, hold on one second. I heard about the video, but I don't know where it's at. Maybe I can. Hold on. Find it. Should just text Justin about it. That's Aaron. That's not. I'm gonna have to find it, and we'll play it a different day. CPA. Yeah, Allie and Grandbon looked uncomfortable in that CM interview. I don't know which channel. Yeah, I was looking for it earlier because I heard Dolly say something about it because he was getting on Hunter's dad about saying things to Justin. That's when everybody got along, I guess, back in the day. I think he did come down with Hunter's dad to get info about what happened. In my opinion, once the reward was posted, Hunter's dad wanted it, and he thought he'd get it out of Hunter. Wow. It's so sad. It is so sad. But that's weird, though. Like, why would... So he just followed them down and then didn't leave when... Hunter's dad went back up to New York. He stayed with Candace and Dawn. See, that's where I'm confused. That's where I'm kind of confused. All right, here, I want to play this. I'll have to look for the other video. I was looking today, but maybe on the wrong channel. Okay. Give me just a second here.
In there. Very stressed out.
Okay, so are you in a are you going to be in a place and I know you're going to maybe come in and out here, so what we want to do is kind of mitigate that as much as possible so that we can have a pretty straight up conversation here about Summer, about some of the information that's floating out there. And one of the things that we kind of want to just kind of do a baseline here, right? Just who's Jose, and from there we kind of want to dovetail it into what you remember, and so I just kind of want to start at the end of when you left 110 Ben Hill Road, and then we're going to reverse it for a second, and we're gonna go back to the beginning. Okay, but give me an idea to the best of your recollection. And me, you and I have been going back and forth a couple of times, and am I a straight shooter with you so far?
Absolutely.
Okay, and I've held you accountable on some things, haven't I?
Correct.
Okay, so that said, we are all here tonight for one purpose, and that purpose is the truth. And so, kind of sugarcoating things, or if you don't remember, just say, I don't remember. Okay, but at the same time, if you do remember and you don't share it, okay, that's not real good either, right? Because ultimately what we're trying to do here is narrow down a scope of time, and then in relationship to that scope of time, some of the behavioral analysis aspect of Summer. And I don't want to go into heavy duty, big time, essay stuff. We all know that exists. Am I right or wrong? With Dawn. Would that be an accurate statement?
Yeah, I'm still figuring that out now. Like, with everything coming out,
Wow,
it's more of a shocker to me right now. I mean, it's not a shock, because I didn't realize it was to that extent. I knew he was a bad guy. I just didn't know it was this horrible, the way it was coming out and everything. That's when I knew, like, it's bad, like real bad. Like, this guy's been doing this for years. It's not a couple of years. He's been basically doing it all his life. So,
okay. So also one other thing, if you want to just talk, let's see if that saves some bandwidth on your phone.
yeah, I just wanted everyone to see that it's really me, not someone faking my voice or something. I just wanted them to see that it is me.
Right. I think you're in a bad spot. Real fast. Hang on for a minute. Josh, what do you think about maybe just having him just talk versus trying to keep his camera up for bandwidth?
Yeah, I think the camera may be slowing the audio down maybe a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. So if you want to just hit the stop cam button and just go audio only, that might help.
Let's see.
Just like this? Is it just like this, or just shut the camera off completely?
Actually, it's working fine now. So try not to move the camera if possible,
April and September.
because I think that's what's causing the audio screw up. There he goes.
He hit the leave button. There he goes. There you go.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Yeah, it just jumps in and out a little bit. It's just the connection here is bad. So, I'm just trying to do my best with what I have.
Okay, no problem.
The problems I'm going through right now, so I'm using what I have to the best of my abilities. So.
If need be, we can run it through a phone. If that helps any at all. I know that we wanted him on camera, but
can he call you? Can he call you?
Yes, put it in the private.
So probably April then.
Okay, I'm gonna put his number.
3 months.
Yeah, put his number in the private chat.
Yeah, hang on, folks, if you could. Jose, I'm gonna have Josh call you and then pipe you in through the his system here.
Okay. Do I have this?
Yeah, because we don't want to keep having this go.
No, you can drop off here, Jose, and then we just put a banner up at the.
All right. Anybody have Justin's? Here, you know what? Let me see if I can find it on my phone. It'll probably be easier. For Justice, right? I should know this by heart. Jose. Jesus Christ. Jose Rahman interview. Let's see if I can find it on here. Jose Rahman interview, the couch and more. Here, I got it here, but it's like 2 hours. Hold on. I'm gonna play this one. Yeah, this is like 2 hours. Holy shit. Come on. Okay, this was 2 years ago. Oh, he was replaying it. I don't want to replay it. Okay, let's listen to this. Give me a second. I'm going to pull this up. I didn't realize that Justin did this. Hold on one second. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me say history. There it is right there. Okay.
Like, I like to be
I love
on
that.
this side, but I want to be on this side.
I'm
Oh,
on
wow.
this side.
I don't think it'll let me do that. No,
Let me see if I can pass
just
it through.
making sure.
This. Okay, hold on.
Did you say there was a couch in front of the door that goes
Okay,
outside?
here we go.
Correct. Yes, that was to prevent any of the kids opening and closing that door. You know, when
Okay, maybe we didn't know about the blue couch then. I see you just asked it there. I can't remember. Miss Prissy Pauls, thank you for becoming a member, my love. Welcome to the family. Please welcome Miss Prissy Pauls to the family. Thank you so much for your support. So there's a couch, so the kids couldn't get out. Remember, Candace and Dawn said, nobody in, nobody out on June 15th.
Yep, I remember that.
Nobody in, nobody out. They had a couch downstairs that sat in front
Of the basement.
of the door. The door didn't lock at the time. They put the couch there.
Mhm.
No one in, no one out. They had a bed sitting on center blocks. Right, how do you look under the bed on the floor? Exactly. Such a lie there.
when y'all finally contacted me, you know, just going a little ahead, when y'all had contacted me and was telling me everything that's going on, I could clearly remember that, you know, looking at these videos as they were talking with Donnie, and he's like, well, you know, Summer's pretty intelligent, you know, she could have opened that door, you know, but no, there is no could have. There is a definite, because she had the consistency of always unlocking the door and walking out whenever they see fit. And this was not just Summer, this was also Waylon and Wyatt as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they would just come in and out freely, you know.
So
Candace,
the door did lock.
you know, for them. Excuse me?
The door
You
did
said
lock?
the door does lock, or it did not lock?
No, it did not lock. Something was wrong with the lock, and they couldn't find the key. So they basically had this, not a love seat, but the larger one that looked like it was a sofa bed, but it wasn't. And it was blue, and they had that pushed up against
to keep the door
the entranceway of the door.
I don't think it becomes any more clear. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Yeah, and you know, Jose said they would go freely. You know, like Candace walking over Summer, you know, a whole 10 feet to make sure she got in the house. You didn't need to walk her over. All you needed to do was sit there and watch her go in.
Have it removed before someone
Canadian Cookie, thank you so much.
to make it look like she went out the door.
Thank you so much for your support. It really.
It's so funny, two of him. Yeah, it was to make it look like Summer went out the door, in my opinion. But I just want to talk for a minute. I want to go through this. This is like a 2-hour video, and Justin's on right now actually talking about the same thing. So, well, I don't know if he's talking about the same thing as me, but he's talking about Summer Wells right now. But I think it's very, very odd that they had some strange man living with them, with their children in the house that they didn't know. Do you guys find that weird? I would sleep on a sheet in the woods before I'd stay in the home. Yeah, hell yeah. I'd be sleeping up in the damn tree. Up in the freaking tree, guys. Like, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell I could even get down into their basement without breaking, like, a couple legs. Right? Like, there's just no way. What the fuck? Who has their basement like that? I don't understand. It's like crawling in a hole in the wall. Like, you have to do some. How did even Candace and Dawn get in there? Why didn't they fix that? I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand. It's like some kind of jungle gym type freaking thing. It's so weird. I don't get it. And there's so many videos that I haven't seen yet. This is it's just a lot to soak in. But I find it very odd that this guy, he just randomly dies. He's not that old. And that he's sleeping with Allison, and who's also now deceased, and sleeping with Candace, and Candace is sleeping with the 15-year-old, and there's alleged SA. It's just disgusting, guys. It's absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking. Yeah, I bet, because that's how, oh my God, it's just horrible. It's horrible. Well, I am going to get off here because I've been on like all day streaming, and I'm going to go check out Justin's. He's talking about the same thing. Two Justins here. But I appreciate you guys going over the older stuff with me and trying to figure this out. So we need justice for Summer Wells, guys. Justice for Summer Wells. Yes, thank you so much. If you are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe to me. We go over several missing children's cases. You all have a wonderful night. Mods, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I'll be there in just a minute. Thank you so much. Have a great night.